What's up guys, Jerry and Garrick here, also known as the Dock Men, and today we're going to show you how to couple together an EZ-Dock system. For the purpose of this exercise, we put the EZ-Dock up on some sawhorses so you can actually see the profile and what's going on underneath here as we show you how to couple it. So first thing you're going to need is a few tools and some parts. Dog bones is what we call these in the industry. They're more formally known as couplers. The top and bottom are the same. One goes down below, one goes on top, but they are ambidextrous. Doesn't matter which goes where. You're going to need a poly bolt and your poly nut. You're going to need an impact gun with a 15/16 socket. That's what the drive tool goes into, and this is how you tighten it down. You're going to need a hammer, and you're going to need an in-water installation tool. So the first step is going to be taking the poly bolt and putting it into your bottom side of your coupler. It slides through pretty easy. You want this spline to line up so that it locks into place, and then you're going to give it a tap with your hammer to just make sure that it's pressure fit in there and it's not going to fall out when you go to actually put it in with the in-water installation tool. Now the next step is to take this coupler and actually put it into the in-water installation tool. These rubber couplers will kind of smush down and hold themselves into this tool by pressure. It's very important, like Garrick did, to have this bolt lined right up with the tool, centered. It's also important to make sure that that tool is holding on the head of that bolt so that it can't slide out and fall to the lake bottom. Next up is going to be taking the in-water installation tool and sliding the bottom side of your coupler in. Now usually you would do this from the top of the dock. We had this up on sawhorses, like I said, and technically we'd be standing in the water right here if we were in a lake setting, but this is just to show you how it works. In goes the in-water installation tool between the sections. Once you get it lined up, you give it a pull, and you'll feel it seat in the bottom. If you look at this viewing hole here, that's going to show you that everything is up to where it needs to be. And another gauge, if you're in place, is going to be seeing the threading of this bolt sticking up and giving you enough to be able to put the top coupler on. Next up, you're going to take the top coupler. You're going to set it in place over top of the poly bolt. Once it's in place, look down inside, maybe give a feel and make sure that that bolt has come through as it should. Then goes on the poly nut. The EZ-Dock drive tool goes into the 15/16 socket. You can use a ratchet. We use an impact gun. You lock it in place. And when everything lines up, that's exactly what it does. You see it squeeze itself down, and after doing a few of these, you actually get a feel for it when it's squeezing like it should. That's it. Out comes the in-water installation tool, and you've got your first coupler in. From there, it's just repeat however many pockets you need to couple your sections together, and there you have it. That's the hardest part of putting an EZ-Dock system together, and you just saw how easy that was.